everybody. Welcome to episode 9, the final episode for season 1. We'll see if there's a season 2. There's a strong possibility, but you never know. The show just came about unexpectedly, so we'll see how it goes. But my first official guest beyond a collaboration, this is my brother, Brian.
Hello. How you doing?
So persistence pays off because his not so subtle hints. You can see he's here. Thank you all for the likes, which most of them probably came from this guy. But either way, let's get started. So today we are just doing a simple recap of things that I went over before, previous episodes, some things that we maybe need to tweak and improve, but the main goal is just to get the proper information out there. So, in episode 1, I mentioned episode 1 topic was getting out of bed on time. All the tips were fantastic, of course, they came from me. But the main issue is the application that I suggest is Spin the Alarm Clock. It has to be run overnight. So you can't program the alarm and then send out a text message and go to bed and expect for it to wake you up. It's very obnoxious. It has to be the only thing, or I shouldn't say the only thing running, but it has to be on your forefront screen. So a little tip that I should have taken a little bit more time actually researching, but try it out.
Yeah, that is true because I think I downloaded it and you have to turn literally all the way around until you
I turned around in the.
That's true, I know, but I didn't know that you actually had to do it like that. But it's a great app. I like it.
Yeah, well, it intends that you actually wake up and you do it. So
yeah,
get out of bed.
cool.
All right. So episode 2, as far as savings goes, now I mentioned saving money, but I didn't really mention ways to make money easily. There is one company called TaskRabbit, and basically the way that works is people can hire each other to do small, simple things. So maybe an elderly person wants to hire someone to go and buy groceries for them. Maybe somebody's having a holiday party and they want additional help. So there is a little bit of safety concern with it. I haven't officially done it, but it's a great option out there that anyone can do. You pretty much set your own hours, you accept what you want to accept, and then you all agree upon a payment arrangement. So there's an option, and of course option 2 is Uber or Lyft. I do it. I drive around the city all the time. I will definitely be putting down a link if you all want to sign up. It's the holiday season, and trust me, New Year's is going to be a very, very big day. I can't wait. I'm excited. And then that's also great too because there are less drunk drivers on the road. But I believe Brian has a great tip about actually saving money again.
Another good tip is this one I came across called the 52-week money challenge. And it's real simple. Every week you start off, generally at the beginning of the year, you start off with $1. And every week you increase that amount $1 more. So week 1 you'll have $1. Week 2 you deposit $2. Week 3 you deposit $3, and so on and so forth. And by the end of the year, I think you come up just short of $1,400.
Yeah,
cool.
It's very cool. And then even so, if you have that time where you get today, 50, and maybe you don't have the $50 or whatever day, you can always make up for it or add it on. Of course, this is your own personal thing, but the most important thing, again, if you're going to get a savings account, definitely get one online. As I mentioned, you're less likely to go out and actually take the money because it takes longer to get the money. So definitely go for an online bank account. All right, episode 3 was retail shopping. So the holiday season is coming up. As I said, it's time to definitely talk to your family and friends about what do they want for Christmas.
I know.
And to get out there and get your shopping done. So remember, guys, it's the thought that counts. It doesn't necessarily have to be some big, huge, extravagant gift. You can always research in some arts and crafts. I mean, it's a little corny, but you know what? You never know, because someone like your mom will take it so close to their heart and personal, and it's just a great idea. So definitely make a plan, get your sales papers, review online, see who's got what on sale. Alright, episode 4 was about buying in bulk. Pretty much self-explanatory. I know a lot of people mentioned about, you buy in bulk and you have all this where you're going to store it at. Well, find whatever spots you need to find to store it at, because it's just crazy to me going over and over again and buying toilet tissue. I know at Columbia College, since they actually have bathrooms in the dorms. It's kind of like just a big apartment setup, and they have more than 1 or 2 bathrooms. And the students have to buy their own toilet paper, so just stack it up in a corner somewhere. Even if you have to put it in your own personal closet, I mean, don't go overboard. If you just can't fit it in your house, don't go hoarder style, but you can find the room for it. Any additional tips with that?
No, that's it. Buying in bulk is always good. It tends to come out a few dollars cheaper, which is always good for your pockets or just for saving in general. So,
Yeah.
it's a good practice.
All right. So episode 5 was about exercising, and I'm gonna let Brian take over what he does for his exercise routine or any additional tips. I just basically mentioned always drinking water, staying hydrated.
Drinking water is good. You're right. One of a good tip to do is also the shock method. And what I mean by that, you want to shock your body and try and do it at different times of the day. Me personally, sometimes when I first get out of bed, I'll jump down and maybe do 10 to 20 push-ups and just kind of surprise my body and just do it at different times. Another thing to do is don't overexert yourself, and don't try and do it at times when you really don't want to do it, because just like anything else, if you go to exercise at a time that you really don't want to do it, you're gonna halfway do it and it's not the results are gonna come the same. So it's best to kind of just, do it at your own pace and stuff. Those people that you see on television and videos and stuff, those are trained professionals. You can get to that point, but just take little tidbits and just ask people that you know personally that work out or claim to work out.
This is how you know. This is how you know that we are family. Because I definitely said I am not a trained professional in this department. I do know so much about gaining weight and losing weight. As Brian said, I did mention working out between commercials or anything like that, so I didn't know that there was a term for it, but that's very cool. Definitely, you guys, get up, get to exercising.